My name is David, and this is Paracord Design. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to make the Eagle's Talon Paracord bracelet. What you'll need for this is 2 strands of cord, a working jig, and 2 buckles. The core strand will be 8 feet, and the accent cord will be between 5 and 6 feet. What I'm using here is 8 feet and 6 feet. Alright, let's begin. First, what you want to do is you want to even up your ends on your core strand. Like so. Then you want to take your closed end or the other end down or up from the bottom. I'm going to work with the cord ends. You want to take those up through the top buckle and pull all the slack out and feed it down through the looped end. You want to leave a little bit of slack on it because you'll need to take your secondary cord, the accent color. I'm using titanium and black. Next, you want to bring your cords down through the bottom buckle and then bring them straight back up to the top. Let me get this cord through there first before I close it off and bring the other cords up. You want to keep out a little slack so you don't have problems looping it through. And you want to even those cords up as well. Next, you want to bring your core strand back up to the top, and you want to bring those cords through. The core strand will be the bottom cords, and the accent cord will be the top strand. Like that. And do the same for the other side. I'll be working with a 8.5 inch wrist length on this. Adjust accordingly. This is a very flat weave, so not much more distance is needed. Go at least a quarter to a half an inch more than what your wrist length is. Alright, let's begin. First, what you want to do, you're going to start with the core strand cord, and you're going to take it like this, and then you're going to bring this end here in between cords 3 and 4. As I always do, I always start from the right, and then you're going to loop over cord number 4, coming back up between cords 3 and 4, and then coming through the loop right here. You want to pull out any slack in the looped end and making sure that from the top it's like that. Then you're going to pull out the slack in the entirety of the pattern. Leave a little slack for the accent cord, and you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to bring the you're going to partially loop the cord and follow the same pattern. You're going to come up from the bottom between cords 1 and 2. You're going to loop back through again over cord 1 and back up between 1 and 2 and follow the same process. You want to make sure your cords are you want to make sure this part right here is left open a little bit so you could pass the accent cord through. I'm just going to pull out the slack on the left side. You're going to take your accent cord and you're going to come through the little part that right there, and you're going to bring that and down between cords 1 and 2. And loop it back over again and go back down again between cords 1 and 2. Then you do the same thing for the other side. And you do the same thing for cords 3 and 4. Loop down between 3 and 4, and then loop back over again for that again. Now you want to go ahead and tighten up the weave as much as possible. Also making sure you push it up. And the same thing for the other side. That is the process. And you're going to repeat that. What you're going to do, you'll always make sure your core strand cords will always go over the accent color when you move into the next set. Repeat the process. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I'm going to do this in a full tutorial. I'll try to make this as short as possible. I will stop talking from here on out. Just follow through and you'll be done in no time. The estimated length of this tutorial, or if you're learning how to do it, shouldn't be more than about 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to speed this up so I can finish it off faster. You always want to make sure you pull all your slack out as well. You don't want any looseness in this design. If you like this and you want to see more, please consider subscribing, liking the video, leaving a comment, and also following me over on Instagram. Link to my Instagram is in the bio, in the description. I apologize. Oh, darn. Always remember, don't make the same mistake I just did. Did I really? Ah, jeez. Well, no going back. Don't make the same mistake I just did. Always make sure to loop over the cord 1 and cord 2. Really doesn't make a difference how you do it. You can continue through like this or loop it over like this. Either way is the same. I think I may stick to just doing the way I'm going right now. For the last one, you'll want to, instead of going down between chords 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you want to skip that and go over chord 1. And you want to bring your chord ends up underneath between chords 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 on the inside of the X pattern. Next, you want to take your gray chord and bring it under between chords 2 and 3 and back down between 3 and 4, coming out inside the loop of the accent chord. Once you do that, you want to bring your cord end for your accent cord back down again between cords 3 and 4 again through the loop, and that will be your tie-off knot. You want to pull out as much slack as you can and tighten it up. That'll be your close off, and you can cut and cinch from there. So it'll come out like that. As you can see here, both cords are tied off. And you do the same for the other side. You're going to repeat the process again for the core strand. You want to bring the cord under under cords 1 and 2 and back over, and bring it down again between cords 1 and 2 again. And then you're going to take the accent color and repeat the process, coming out the loop created by the accent cord. There is a little bit more slack in the accent cord, so adjust accordingly. This is the Eagle's Talon Paracord bracelet. This is the back side. It's reasonably somewhat clean on the back. I will probably do another one of these. There you go. All right. My name is David. This is I Am the Sebro Paracord Design. Thank you, and have a nice day.